Hello to class 10 students. So class, in yesterday's video we were doing chapter number 3, theory of supply, and the topic was factors affecting supply. Factors affecting supply. So the first factor which we did yesterday was price of commodity. So I explained you. So first of all, in this topic, we are doing that. What are the things? What are the factors which affect the quantity supplied, right? So always remember that I told you earlier also that always remember when you are reading chapter supply, you are supposed to think as a producer, as a seller, right? So इस टॉपिक में हम ये पढ़ रहे हैं कि कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो सप्लाई को अफेक्ट करती है, मतलब सप्लाई को, कमोडिटी की सप्लाई को या तो बढ़ाती है या तो घटाती है। तो जो पहली चीज़ है जो सप्लाई को बढ़ाती है घटाती है, जो मैं कल भी बता चुकी थी आपको, पर आज हम फिर से फर्स्ट से स्टार्ट करें बिकॉज यस्टरडे वी डिड ओनली वन point in this, so we are going to repeat this point and continue with it. The first topic is price of the commodity. Right now, see children, the most important determinant of the supply, one of the most important determinant of supply is the price of the commodity. Right now, always remember that a supplier wants to supply more at higher price and less at lower price. What does it mean? That it means that there is a positive relationship here. It means that there is a positive relationship relation between supply and price, right? Higher the price, higher the price, higher the producer would like to supply because of higher profit margin, right? So always remember that the first determinant of supply is, and it is a very important determinant, and it is the price of the commodity. If the price of the commodity is high, the supplier would like to supply more, and if the price of the commodity falls, then the supplier would like to supply less because the profit margin will reduce. If you just talk about an example, let's see an example. Price of X, if the price was 50, the supplier was supplying around 10 pence. When the price went to rupees 100, the supplier started supplying 20 pence. So you can see as the price is rising, the supply is also rising due to higher profit margins, right? So I hope you are clear with the first factor, right? Now the second factor is price of related good. The second factor is what? Price of related commodities. Price of related commodities. As I told you earlier also, जब भी ये word related आ जाता है तो इसमें आपको दो तरह के goods के बारे में बात करनी होती है. Related goods two type के होते हैं, substitute goods and complementary goods. ठीक है, सप्लीमेंट्री गुड्स, सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड्स एंड कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड्स, ये दो तरह के रिलेटेड गुड्स होते हैं. सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड मैंने आपको बताया था, टी एंड कॉफी एग्जांपल हो सकता है इसका, कार एंड पेट्रोल एग्जांपल हो सकता है कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड्स का, राइट? सो द सेकंड फैक्टर इज प्राइस ऑफ रिलेटेड गुड्स. नाउ सी चिल्ड्रन, supply of a commodity depends to a great extent on the price of the related goods, especially the substitute good. Here we are going to talk about especially what? Substitute goods. Substitute goods, right? Now, always what happens is this, that producers have a tendency, they keep on shifting, or there is always a possibility of the producer to shift from the production of one commodity to the production of other commodity, right? If price of other commodity are rising while the price of the commodity under question remains constant, produce find it more profitable to produce and sell other commodity. Now producer is in habit of producing or shifting from the production of one commodity to other commodity because it is the tendency of the producer that the price of the things whose price rise, producer get attracted to those product and they start producing those product because they think that producing the product with higher prices are going to increase their profit margins, right? As a consequence, the supply of commodity under question will fall. For right, there are many instances, uh, like uh, like we can take an example, like substitute goods. If the price of substitute good rises, the producer will shift to the production of that good, and hence the supply will increase. So always remember that when we read price of related goods, so related goods are of two type, complementary goods and substitute good. But जब हम फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग सप्लाई पढ़ते हैं, प्राइस ऑफ रिलेटेड गुड पढ़ते हैं, तो इसमें हम सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड पे ज़्यादा जोर देते हैं, बिकॉज होता क्या है कि ये प्रोड्यूसर की आदत होती है, उसकी टेंडेंसी होती है दैट ही कीप्स ऑन शिफ्टिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ वन कमोडिटी टू अनदर कमोडिटी. और जो सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड होते हैं, अगर किसी सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड का प्राइस बढ़ जाता है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल टी एंड कॉफ़ी आर सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड्स. टी एंड कॉफ़ी क्या है? सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड है, ठीक है, बिकॉज दे कैन बी यूज्ड इन प्लेस ऑफ वन अनदर एंड दे सेटिस्फाई ऑलमोस्ट सेम काइंड ऑफ नीड. सो अगर कॉफ़ी क्या हो जाती है? महंगी हो जाती है. कॉफ़ी क्या हो जाती है? अगर कॉफ़ी का प्राइस राइज हो जाता है, प्राइस राइज हो जाएगा, तो जो प्रोड्यूसर टी प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है वो क्या करेगा? वो कॉफ़ी प्रोड्यूस करना शुरू कर देगा, जिससे कॉफ़ी की सप्लाई क्या हो जाएगी? बढ़ जाएगी. तो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी अनदर फैक्टर विच अफेक्ट्स सप्लाई, राइट? Now, the third factor that affects supply is the objective of the producer. Third, this is third. Right? So, children, this is the third factor that affects supply. Now, supply of a commodity depends upon the goal or objective of firm. ठीक है? Now, the goal or objective of the firms also determine the supply of the commodity. The goal of the firm may be profit maximization, sale maximization, or risk maximization. देखिए, जब भी एक प्रोड्यूसर गुड्स प्रोड्यूस करता है तो ही हैज अ पर्टिकुलर गोल, ही हैज अ पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्टिव, राइट? द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ प्रोड्यूसर कैन बी, क्या क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव हो सकते हैं प्रोड्यूसर के ऑब्जेक्टिव हो सकते हैं? प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजेशन, प्रॉफिट को मैक्सिमाइज करना, sale maximization, or risk maximization. First of all, you just read this. Producer has these three objectives, right? Okay, दीज आर द ऑब्जेक्टिव. द फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव, जो तीन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स होते हैं प्रोड्यूसर के, वो भी काफ़ी हद तक सप्लाई को असर डालते हैं. तो जो तीन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स मेन तरीके से ऑब्जेक्टिव होते हैं प्रोड्यूसर के, वो होते हैं या तो प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइज करो, मैक्सिमाइज मतलब मैक्सिमम करना, सबसे ज़्यादा करना, या तो प्रोड्यूसर प्रॉफिट को बढ़ाना चाहता है, मैक्सिमम करना चाहता है, इसीलिए वो प्रोडक्शन करता है, या तो ही वांट्स टू मैक्सिमाइज हिज सेल, वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट्स को बेचना चाहता है, इसीलिए वो प्रोडक्शन करता है, या तो वो अपने रिस्क को क्या करना चाहता है, मिनिमाइज करना चाहता है, सॉरी मिनिमाइज होना चाहिए, मिनिमाइज, ठीक है, मिनिमाइजेशन करना चाहता है, कम से कम अपने रिस्क को कम से कम करना चाहता है. यूजुअली व्हाट हैपेंस दैट ऑर्डिनरी मोस्ट ऑफ द फर्म्स ट्राई टू अर्न प्रॉफिट. ज्यादातर फर्म्स का जो ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है, मोस्ट ऑफ द फर्म्स हैव द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ profit maximization. That is why it is assumed in economic theory that the objective of the firm is to earn maximum profit. The higher is the profit from the sale of commodity, the higher will the amount supplied. Right? If the producer has the objective of profit maximization, in this case they are going to supply only at higher prices in order to earn maximum profit. अगर उनका ऑब्जेक्टिव, अगर प्रोड्यूसर का ऑब्जेक्टिव प्रॉफिट को मैक्सिमाइज करना है, तो इन दिस केस, जो कि यूजुअली सारी फर्म्स का होता है, सो इन दिस केस दे आर गोइंग टू सेल मोर व्हेन द प्राइसेस आर हाई, राइट? At the time, the firm may aim to maximize the sale or revenue rather than profit. Sometimes what happens, the firms may think of maximizing sale. They don't want to maximize the profit. Maybe some firms have the objective of maximizing sale but not the profit. In this case, what are the firms going to do? The firms are going to supply unlimited at any price because they just want to increase their sale rather than increasing their profit. So in this case, they will do? At the sale or revenue rather than profit, they may like to maximize the sale in order to acquire status and prestige in the business world or to dominate the market, right? So sale maximization की बात कर रहे हो, तो the example that I can give to you here is China's objective. Now, what do you see these days? What do you see when you go to market? You see only Chinese products, especially when you go in Diwali or in Holi, in the festive seasons. You go to the market, you see that n number, lot of variety of products are available. Chinese products are available, and they are very cheap also, because the mindset of the Chinese producers or China's product producers, sellers, is that they want to maximize the sale in order to capture the market. They want to capture the market, right? Or you can say, or they want to dominate the market. In this case, their objective is not to earn profit, it's not to minimize their risk, rather it is to increase their sale. In this case, what is going to happen? In this case, they like to maximize the sale in the business world, right, and dominate the market. All right, so if the firm has profit maximization objective, they sell high at higher prices. If the firm has sale maximization profit, as I gave you example of China, in this case they are going to sell or supply more at any price. Whereas if the firms aims at minimizing the sale, maximizing the sale, they may produce and sell more than profit maximum. Or similarly, if the firms aims at minimizing the risk, they will play safe and produce and supply a smaller quantity. In this case, what they will do? Play safe. In this case, they will play safe and supply less. In the case of third objective, if some firms have third objective, then in this case, what they are going to do? In this case, they are going to play safe and supply less. Why? Because they have a mindset that they don't want to face any kind of risk. Usually risk minimization का जो एग्जाम्पल है वो दिया जा सकता है न्यू फर्म्स जो होती है दे want to minimize their risk. Minimize their risk. So these firms play safe and supply limited. Supply limited. Right? So this is very, very important. Now the third factor, again I'll repeat. The third factor that affects the supply is the objective of the producer. Objective मतलब goal क्या है producer का? The producer can have three kinds of goals, right? The producer can have three kinds of goals. Either they want to maximize their profit, or they want to maximize their sale, or they want to minimize their risk. In order, if the firms have the objective of profit maximization, in this case the firms are going to supply more only at higher prices in order to get hold of their objective. Whereas in second case where it is sale maximization मतलब जितना बेच सकते हो उतना बेचो. In this case the producer will maximize his sale at any price. He would like to supply a lot of product in the market in order to maximize their sale. Whereas risk minimization is to play safe, to reduce risk or minimize risk. In this case they will play safe and supply less to the market. Right? This was your third. The fourth is state of technology. The fourth factor which affects supply is your state of technology. This is your fourth state of technology. Now see children, technology keeps on changing, right? Now what does this mean? That techniques always keeps on changing. When we talk about technique, that means the way the producers are producing their goods. Are they using modern techniques, machineries, or they are using labor to do their work, or they are using old type of techniques, obsolete technique, or old outdated techniques? So state of technology जो होती है, state of technology affect करती है बहुत ज़्यादा. किसको affect करती है? Supply को, right? And improvement in the technique of production, the invention of new machine and advanced technique. Improvement in production technique, right? इन्वेंशन, किसी तरह की कोई इन्वेंशन हुई है, न्यू मशीनरी की कोई इन्वेंशन हुई है, ठीक है. एंड एडवांस टेक्निक रिड्यूस द कॉस्ट. इन्वेंशन ऑफ न्यू मशीन, these all things, what these things reduce the cost. जितनी अच्छी मशीनरी होगी उतना सस्ता प्रोड्यूसर को प्रोडक्शन पड़ेगा, राइट? जितनी अच्छी टेक्निक होगी इतनी वेस्टेज कम होगी, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का यूज कम होगा, रॉ मटेरियल कम वेस्ट होगा. इन दैट केस क्या होगा? इन दिस केस देयर विल बी मोर प्रोडक्शन एंड इंक्रीज इन प्रॉफिट मार्जिन देयरबाय. अगर कॉस्ट रिड्यूस होता है देयर विल बी इंक्रीज इन प्रॉफिट मार्जिन. प्रॉफिट मार्जिन क्या हो जाएंगे आपके? बढ़ जाएंगे, राइट? Improvement in production of technique, invention of new machineries, these things reduce the cost of production and increase the profit margin, right? Increased profitability induce the producer to produce more and supply more, right? This leads to more supply. All right, so this is your fourth factor which affects quantity supplied in the market. Factors affecting supply we are reading. So I'll explain it to you once again, and this is going to be last point for today. Fourth is your state of technology. State of technology means what kind of technologies are the producers using? Are they using outdated techniques, or they are using modern techniques, or they are they are always doing some sort of inventions and some sort of new ideas do they have? When they get new ideas and the new machineries are there, in that case the cost of production reduces. कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन मतलब क्या है, जितने में प्रोड्यूसर उस चीज को बना रहा है उसकी जेब से जो पैसा खर्च हो रहा है, ठीक है, क्योंकि जितनी अच्छी मशीनरी होगी देयर विल बी लेस वेस्टेज, देयर विल बी लेस यूज ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, सो कॉस्ट विल ऑटोमेटिकली डिक्रीज. जैसे कॉस्ट कम हो जाएगा वैसे प्रॉफिट मार्जिन क्या हो जाएगा, बढ़ जाएगा. एंड व्हेन द प्रॉफिट मार्जिन इंक्रीजेस द प्रोड्यूसर्स आर एनकरेज टू सेल, प्रोड्यूस मोर एंड सेल मोर. Alright children, so this was the fourth point which we have done today, and you still have few more points. One more we can do is price of factors of production. Price of factors of production. Fifth is price of factors of production. First point is this, that what are the factors of production. I have told you this earlier also, that what are the factors of production, right? Factors of production वो सारी चीजें होती हैं जो हमको production में मदद करती है. There are three factors of production, four factors of production. Factors of production के बारे में बात करें तो आपको क्या क्या चीजें मदद करती है प्रोडक्शन में? लैंड, लेबर, कैपिटल and एंटरप्रेन्योर, राइट? लैंड के बिना आप प्रोडक्शन के बारे में सोच नहीं सकते. लेबर आर द वर्कर्स, दे आर टू बी देयर, दे ऑट टू बी देयर, उनको होना ही होना पड़ेगा. कैपिटल इज द मनी एंड मशीनरी यू नीड, और इन तीनों को हैंडल करने के लिए जो प्रोड्यूसर होता है उसकी जरूरत आपको होती ही होती है. तो अगर आपके फैक्टर्स और प्रोडक्शन महंगे हो जाते हैं तो सप्लाई क्या हो जाएगी, ऑटोमेटिकली कम हो जाएगी, राइट? इफ द प्रोड्यूसर हैव टू पे हायर प्राइसेस टू सिक्योर द फैक्टर ऑफ प्रोडक्शन नीडेड फॉर प्रोडक्शन, इट कॉस्ट प्रोडक्शन विल इंक्रीज. अगर ये फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन क्या हो जाता है, अगर लैंड महंगी हो जाती है, लेबर महंगा हो जाता है, ये कैपिटल मशीनरीज वगैरह महंगी हो जाती है, तो इन दिस केस क्या होगा, द कॉस्ट ऑफ द प्रोड्यूसर विल rise, right? Higher the factors of production cost, higher the cost of factor of production, higher the cost of factor of production, lower will be profit margin and lower will be the supply, and vice versa. Now what they are trying to say, that land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, ये चार factors of production होते हैं, इनके बिना the producer cannot produce goods. So अगर ये चार factors of production expensive हो जाते हैं, suppose land expensive हो जाती है, labor expensive हो जाता है, या capital expensive हो जाता है, capital is मशीनरी वगैरह एक्सपेंसिव हो जाती है, तो इन दिस केस व्हाट विल हैपन, द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन फॉर द प्रोड्यूसर विल राइज. प्रोड्यूसर को ज्यादा पैसा देना पड़ेगा ये चीजें खरीदने के लिए, और कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन बढ़ जाएगा, जिसकी वजह से वो क्या करेगा, सामान को कम बनाएगा और सप्लाई क्या हो जाएगी, कम हो जाएगा. इसके ही उल्टे अगर क्या हो, फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन सस्ती हो जाए, अगर लैंड सस्ती हो जाए, लेबर सस्ती हो जाए, कैपिटल सस्ता हो जाए, तो इन दिस केस व्हाट विल हैपन, प्रोड्यूसर विल इजीली गेट दिस प्रोडक्ट एट लोअर कॉस्ट एंड द प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट विल गेट लोअर, and so the profit margin will increase and producer would like to or will get encouraged to supply more in the market. So these are the 5 factors of production which we have done today, and rest of the factors affecting supply we are going to do in our next class. So children, the homework for you people for today is going to be, it's very simple, that you have to complete your entire notes to the point I am teaching you. This is lesson number 3 which we have started. I hope and I believe that your work up to lesson number 2 is completed and you must have started with your lesson number 3. Alright children, so let's see you tomorrow in another video. Till then, take care of yourself.